Connected to Big Fish Small Pod.
Ooh.
Hey, big fish, small pie. That's the one. Hey, small pie, big fish. That's the one. Big fish, big fish, small pie. That's the one.
Connected to Big Fish Small Pod.
Big fish, small pie. That's the one. Small pie, big fish, small pie. Big fish, small pie, small pie. Big fish, that's the pie.
Connected to Big Fish Small Pod.
In the water, that's the one. Hey, big fish, small pond. And we're back in the water. Welcome back in the water with Big Fish, Small Pie. This is episode 7. I'm smooth with it.
Steve Grimes.
Ryan Dake.
Yeah, that was sexual there, bud.
It's the usual crew, and we're back with more.
And baritone voices.
Yeah,
Smooth hits of Big Fish, Small Pond.
that was a smooth hit right there. That was one of my beats on the intro.
Shout out to Smooth with it. Thank you for the beat. Deep Water Edition.
Either way, we've got some cool things on the board today. I want to take it over to Steve Grimes. Let's talk about what you might hear on Big Fish today.
Man, we've got a good episode planned for us today. First, we're going to start off with Today in History. Amelia Earhart gets her pilot's license, world-changing, in May 15th, 1922. Big deal there.
Wow, that's almost 100 years ago.
Almost 100 years ago, Amelia
98.
Earhart starts flying stuff.
Would you be a pilot? Have you ever had like a want to accomplish that?
I thought being a pilot would be pretty cool. I mean, you're
I think it would be cool. Do you fear heights? You don't. You did the catwalk in Pepsi Coliseum.
true. I mean, it's kind of nerve-wracking though. The heights aren't. I'm not
I
necessarily.
mean, at that point,
100% comfortable at a height.
at
I don't see.
At height.
height.
At a height.
I don't ever see myself wanting to fly a plane. I've jumped out of one before, but I do not.
Really?
I do not want to fly a plane. I don't know what it is about
You
it.
jumped out of the
You
plane.
did skydiving?
Yeah, perfectly good plane.
Skydiving?
You're making this up.
No, dude, I was.
You're making it up. If you could skydive, how would you be able to skydive but don't think that you could
Tell
fly
us the
the
No,
exact
so this was-
date
okay.
right now. If you don't answer in
September
3 seconds.
5th. It was like 6
You
years
made
ago. It
that
was on
up.
my 21st birthday.
You made that up.
No,
That's not even
swear.
your birthday.
It was
Dang.
September 5th. Yeah, it was.
Do we
I
have a
went
witness?
skydiving. So at the time we were like out in Broad Ripple the night before partying for my birthday, and the next
skydiving,
day,
bro.
yeah, let's go skydiving
You
while
saw
we're all
one of those
hungover.
signs that
and
was on, like,
dude,
the-
it was. I mean, I was terrified. I was really, really scared.
Did they push you out or did you jump?
No, so I'm attached to this guy's like back, right?
I bet you like that.
Before you got on the plane?
Yeah, way before I got on the plane, dude. This was like the night before I was riding this guy's back.
All
And
night.
then, yeah, all night long. And then we just got on this plane together. I was like, why am I still attached to this guy's back, man?
It's
cool,
so
though.
warm.
It was so
I don't
weird.
mind,
but like, yeah. I
Hey,
mean,
guy, you want to go?
I started finally getting used to it once we got on the plane.
So
and
we
then
jumping or what?
Yeah. And then we got all the way to the top, and he was just like, no, we're not jumping out of a plane. You're just staying attached to my back because I like this.
I like this. By the way, will you marry me?
No, okay, but for real. The scariest part about skydiving is just when the door opens and you're at like 12,000 feet and you're just looking over the edge. And man, it is terrifying. We had a camera guy up there. You can search me on YouTube. Stephen Grimes skydive. Swear to God. We had a
No
camera guy,
way.
dude. I swear, man, I was terrified.
Smooth. Prosecution would like to. I love Law and Order so much. I always like to say that. Smooth. Have you ever contemplated skydiving?
I've thought about it. I don't know why it seems like a pain in the ass. To be honest, it just
By having a
seems-
guy on your back?
Yeah, I'm not interested in that.
You're the
to
guy
start
on
with.
their back.
You're
But
the guy on-
but to be honest, it just
Oh,
like
no, it's the other way around. It's the other way around. The whole time I was telling the
I was
story.
like, do you switch?
I forgot. No,
Like,
no. There
one
was a
does
guy
little
riding
spoon, one
my
does
back.
big spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was the little spoon. He was the big spoon.
okay, I'm interested now.
Yeah. That would be a funny answer to what was the funniest moment that you had with a guy riding on your back? And then you'd be
It was
like,
probably the time that the guy
skydiving.
caught a boner while I was skydiving.
Hey, you want to get a snow cone after this?
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's what happened. I'm certain.
Honestly, I would like to say I would skydive, but I have an extreme fear of heights, like I mentioned.
I don't know.
think
I
those
do
go
too,
together.
but I
I'm
don't
surprised you did that.
know. I am too. Afterwards, I was like, I want to do this again and again, but I never did.
Was it
again.
worth it? Was it really worth it?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I was terrified going up there. I mean,
Is it
took,
just
like,
because you're glad to be alive when you get down?
I think it's just an adrenaline thing. It's like a sensation-seeking thing. Like you cannot ever top that.
Sensational.
Yeah, you can't top that.
Did you think you were going to die?
No, I mean, I had a huge...
The boner made you feel so nice.
I was really safe with this man strapped to my back. But no.
His stomach hair was quite comforting.
Yeah, he was shirtless.
Hairy, shirtless and hairy. Oh shoot! They used to have this kid that I was managing a place and he worked there. His name was Harry, and we call him anything that rhymed with Harry but Harry. Barry, Larry, Jerry, Mary, dude, anything you could think of. This kid was so goofy. I watched him knock a broom over one time, and like his eyes looked straight up at the ceiling like it fell out of the roof or something.
Damn it, Barry.
I mean, like that's
Very.
like the worst, simplest burn ever. You look like the type of guy that would knock a broom over.
All right,
That hurts for some reason.
We might as well go ahead and hit you with the Dake joke after that, after something
shit.
like that.
All right.
Dake's not prepared for this.
I
He's
am.
not
I'm always prepared, but not until you hit me with my intro.
Ought to
Okay.
be prepared. What do you think, Grimes? Should we hit him with a
Dake joke.
Dake joke?
Big joke.
Dake joke coming, may wanna go home.
Poop jokes aren't my favorite kind of jokes, but they're a solid number 2.
Poop jokes, man. We brought poop jokes onto the pod a lot. Shoot. I'm gonna go ahead
love
and
that joke.
put him on a board with a 5.2.
All right.
That's in there.
Okay.
That's in there.
I'm not expecting it to be the best.
It wasn't the worst.
Definitely wasn't the word. I'll say like a 4.6. 4.6 is very, very generous for what you did.
All right. Maybe we should retell a guest appearance later.
Yeah, we'll tell it
Yeah.
to our guest.
We got a guest appearance coming in. We'll get a
weigh in.
another vote on that Dake
I
joke.
bet you I'll do better.
We'll get a number 3.
By an extra vote.
You better hope so, bud. Because you got a what do you vote on that?
5.2.
5.2, and I said 4.6.
Yep. That's
a
less-
9.8.
That's less than 10.
Yeah, you're failing right now.
I could still pull this off. With another 10 point
Yeah.
through the roof.
Good luck. All right, cool. Well, let's move on to our next segment. Of the
All
show.
right, cool, great.
Dake
Okay. You loved it, apparently.
What do we
5.2.
got here?
5.2. Didn't hate it.
What else we got on the show? We found out today that a woman illegally snuck into Yellowstone and fell into a geyser. So there's that too. Yeah,
You know what's sad? She'll probably sue.
yeah, probably.
How many signs and gates did you have to duck under?
Yeah.
right.
And how
No
easy is it
trespassing
to
and
fall
all of
into
that.
a geyser?
Well, she told park rangers that she was backing up to take pictures, and then she fell into a thermal feature at the Old Faithful geyser, one of the most famous geysers in the world. So she was just taking a picture and just backed up into the thing and just ended up melting her face.
Her husband that went out of the divorce was like, yeah, no, little further back,
Yeah.
little further back. Now to the left, just a sec. And one more jump backwards.
Yeah, and she's like, the signs didn't say to not jump into the geyser.
Oh my goodness! Of course, because we need signs to tell people not to jump into geysers.
Are those hot? It's like a hot.
Yeah, it's
like
really, really hot.
It's pretty hot.
Yeah, it's really hot.
It's pretty hot, like magma.
Yeah, kind of like as hot as like the coffee that woman spilled on herself at McDonald's and sued McDonald's.
Strangely, I was just thinking that.
Yeah, she sued McDonald's because the coffee was too hot.
That's why it says caution. I'm hot.
Exactly.
So did the geyser all the way around it,
Caution. I'm hot. Caution. I'm hot.
and she survived.
She sure did.
Okay,
You're talking about the woman with the geyser or the coffee at McDonald's?
both.
Both of them survived, yeah.
Same woman.
I think the lady with the geyser was a little bit worse for
Same
wear.
woman. She just doesn't learn.
She's like, man, I won one lawsuit. Let's see if I can do it again.
Oh shit.
She has an
funny.
extreme tolerance for hot things.
She took a cup of McDonald's and dumped it in the geyser and then poured it on herself.
Woman
that is
unknowingly consumes magma.
She was going for a twofer. See if I can sue McDonald's and the national parks.
Let me get a Monopoly game piece while I'm here, please.
I ain't gonna get McMillion down here.
I ain't trying to get McMillion down here.
Oh shoot! Back in the water.
I've been spending some time on TikTok lately, and I don't know if you guys are on TikTok or not.
I don't know. What
It's
do
like
the other
so.
13-year-old
Do you guys
girls
remember?
say?
No. So it's kind of like a Vine 2.0.
I'm joking.
But
I've
there's
seen
just like a bunch of like 16-year-olds on there that think they can just like do
It's a lot
anything
of
they want. And you
dancing.
just kind of it's like a lot of dancing. So you just
Challenging.
gotta like skip over that, and then you get to the kind of funnier stuff. But then they got like 15-year-old dudes on there doing some whack shit.
But
right?
what? Doesn't it tailor like your feed to your likes?
No, yeah. So yeah, it's just like Vine. As soon as you like something that's like sports related, it'll play you a bunch of sports stuff. But as soon as you start liking like creepy shit, like
You're
you know,
in.
yeah, you're in there.
You
man.
can't like
yeah,
that
you,
shit.
No, you can't.
Even if you secretly like it, you don't want that much of
yeah,
it.
man. No, you can't do that.
You know what? I heard the other day. I saw a video, a new challenge. Why are they always coming up with challenges, bro?
Got to, man. That's
But people are getting
Like
crazy.
the ice bucket challenge where they dump ice water on
Yeah,
their
that's
face.
when shit was friendly.
Yeah.
This is couch surfing on the interstate.
It's what?
Couch surfing.
Couch surfing on the
They put a
interstate?
couch on the back of a trailer and ride it going down the interstate.
Damn. Sounds dangerous.
Incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, it's like when they used to eat like Tide Pods and stuff like that. Tide Pod challenge.
my
Yeah, that
God.
was safe. Now we're surfing.
That was safe.
That
I
was
was doing that
delicious.
every Wednesday.
Addicted to soap.
Man,
Oh,
when I
shit.
moved into my apartment, they had given like the gift bag, like the, hey, welcome to living here bag, and it had
And it had a challenge.
no, it had some candy in it and a couple like
The candy was Tide Pods?
unmarked Tide Pods, and I'd never actually seen Tide Pods before.
It was
but
with the
they
candy?
put it in like packet, and it was all individually wrapped stuff. So like Twizzlers, a couple small boxes of Milk Duds or whatever, and then a couple Tide Pods in wrappers, and then
Strawberry Tide Pods.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at them and I'm like, I have never seen candy like this. I was like, I guess there's got to be candy I've never tried before. And I was probably about to take it out of the package before I thought to myself, this is probably a Tide Pod.
What is this Comet Pixie Stick thing?
But shoot, I can't believe they put it in a little bag with food in it,
That's where it all
crazy.
started from.
That a grown man would almost eat that.
It
Imagine a child.
Exactly. It looked like a.
They look
like
fun
a
to
bit of
eat. I'm
candy.
not blaming you, bro.
Yeah.
I've thought about licking one.
And they're wrapped. They're wrapped without anything on them. It looks tasty. It really does. You look at a Tide Pod and
That's
you're hungry,
dangerous.
or you got a sweet tooth,
got
and
all them-
especially if it's in a bag with other candy. If they
got that.
passed it out like Halloween candy. I think that was the original problem. Is that like the weirdos? Like at the end of the day, I a lot of times think it's the weird parents that come up with the ideas. They're like, watch out! Like people are gonna fucking put, fucking rat poison in your kid's Halloween candy. It's like, who the fuck is gonna put
With some
rat
fucking
poison
syringe
in
or
all the
something.
Halloween candy?
You know where Tide Pod's
mega
fucked up? Tide Pod's fucked up by doing the green apple delicious looking syrup on one side and that blue raspberry delicious syrup on the other side. And then hit me with that Fun Dip powder on the back. You fucked me, Tide.
They didn't have Fun Dip powder on the back.
I mean, it's kind of like that. There's that one toothpaste brand that I always thought looked real tasty. It's the red, white, and green.
Oh, shit.
You know exactly
Yeah, I know
what
what
I'm
you're
talking
talking
about.
about.
That's the
Fuck.
You thought it was tasty too.
Aquafresh?
Yeah.
Was it Aquafresh?
Aquafresh.
What was the one that came in that squeeze? It had a weird container with like you'd push on the top. And it was super fucking popular, man. It started with an M, I swear to God.
I think that's-
anyway, that was irrelevant. It
You know,
didn't work.
Special people.
I have a shitty ass memory.
Exactly.
I am not the man
Special.
that has the best memory. I will say that.
You know what I miss though? That you could actually eat Listerine strips.
They got those still, bro.
Yeah,
What
I
are you
know.
talking
You
about?
can't
Why
eat
do you
those
miss
anymore?
them?
They're hard to find.
They're not hard to find. You ain't
Such a
looking.
weird
You ain't
sensation.
looking.
Well, before you couldn't swallow Listerine, it was advised against. And then now
What were you
they're
supposed
like,
to do?
go
Oh,
ahead
you're
and
just
eat
supposed
the
to let it
whole thing.
dissolve. You down it.
Yeah, it's like an acid strip. You just put it on your mouth and just go into like this Listerine
Here,
world.
chew on this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so crazy.
You know
in my mouth.
you could eat Cinnaburst wrappers for a while.
Huh? You can eat any wrapper you
yeah.
want, really.
Well, they weren't foil wrap. They were just such a light coating of paper. It made it
Wow.
disgusting, and the gum would like separate. But
Yeah,
you
why
were
would you-
cool.
Nice.
Remember
Because
those
you're like,
zebra
you know
wrappers?
what? Hey, guess what, Betty? Look what I can do.
Eat the paper.
I'm gonna eat a whole fucking stick of gum with the wrapper
And
on
then
it.
and then Betty would be like, "Oh my God, I really want that now."
Yeah, I bet he gonna throw up.
I really want to talk to that kid that eats paper. Did you guys know that Ryan Dake eats paper?
Hey, where's
Not only is he bald as a sophomore in high school, but he eats paper.
He never had hair from the beginning.
Let's all collectively fuck Ryan Dake.
On his life application, he accidentally chose none of the above under the hair section.
You know what's funny is most people don't even get the hair section on their applications, but Ryan Dake gets a hair section.
They asked me twice, and I fucked it
They
up.
say ethnicity and hair.
Bald.
Height, bald. Weight, fucking bald.
Eye color, none of them.
Bald color.
Nobody looks at my eyes. They look at my bright bald dome. My big bald dome.
Feet,
Bald.
incredibly large and freaky. It's the one guy. What the fuck?
I got Shrek feet, but I'm bald.
Shrek feet.
That's all you need to know. All right, we're introducing a new segment today on Big Fish Small Pod. That's what we're all about, new things. This is called the Whisper segment. So apparently whoever laughs first during the Whisper segment loses, but this is your ASMR BSFP experience.
ASMR.
BSFP experience.
Wait till I pluck your nose hairs.
Dang, they both lost. Okay, this is Big Fish Small Pod Whisper segment, take 2. Okay, we're really bad at the Whisper segment.
This cardboard box is warm. Why are you touching me?
This is terrible ASMR. If you guys don't know what ASMR is, it's when
I gotta buy one, get one free on a pickle.
Oh God, you couldn't hold that in.
Who just snorted for one?
Oh. What are you doing in my tree with those binoculars? Stay out of my tree.
By the way, can I get your Wi-Fi password?
tell your mom I've got Sunday afternoons free.
Why'd you watch that teddy bear camera? I can't even. Bitch, why'd you watch that? I can't.
Ask your mom if she got any more pudding packs.
You know I like that snack pack.
Bitch, you ain't got no sporks.
Banana cream. I want the spork. Sporks. I don't care what color they are.
You know I don't like sriracha sauce.
You're looking at my sauce all wrong.
I don't know.
Let's go ahead and get our guest in here. What do you guys think?
We've got a new face, new name to introduce to the pod today.
Friend of the pod.
A friend of the pod here. We're gonna give a call to our friend Katie Salinas.
Wait till I show you, Katie.
We're gonna plug Katie in today. We'll see if Katie's got some stuff for us. We're also gonna throw an unexpected spitball in Katie's direction.
Scratch my nut.
Hello.
Hey,
What's up, guys?
Katie Salinas.
Welcome to the water.
Welcome in the water, Big Fish Small Pod, guest appearance edition. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. I haven't been doing shit. Grimes looks horrible, by
I
the
look
way.
really bad.
I don't know if you've seen him in a while.
Yeah, but you should see Dake.
Why is that Q-tip still sticking out of your ear?
Shut up.
you guys.
Dake doesn't have a goatee anymore, so the Heisenberg is missing.
I accidentally shaved an eyebrow too, so I have one eyebrow.
You're gonna be in quarantine for like another 30 days. Then.
Necessary.
He's actually really proud of it. He's also got like the Hitler stash working. Like that's it. Like he has one eyebrow and the Hitler stash.
You got to work with what you have.
You're gonna have to like draw them on.
Crayola makes a great makeup set.
So yeah, Katie, what have you been up to during quarantine?
Really, I've just been. I've stayed at home pretty much all the time just because of my daughter. But basically being a mom. This is like the most time that I've got to spend with my kids consecutively ever.
Yeah,
So,
I think that's been one of the cool things about quarantine for me too is spending time with the young and spending time with the fam.
for sure.
Isn't something. I mean, it's not easy at all, but
Man, that's a lot. I know people enjoy time with their kids, but I always want to ask them, what is your ideal day?
Being out doing things that I enjoy, whether it's like at a park or shopping. Who doesn't love that? But yeah, just not having to answer to two tiny humans.
Katie, do you have some time for a spitball session?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna take it over to the spitball board today.
Someone say it.
Spitball.
Spitball.
We've got the spitball fan oscillation going on. We're gonna read through the topics real quick, and then we're gonna go, and then we'll run with whatever we land on. So we've got on the board is wild card, bucket list, dream job, that's my shit, would you rather, mystery product review, you look stupid doing blank, crazy things tried. So we're going to the spitball board now.
Spin to win.
Oh, spin to win, man. We've got
Oh,
that's my shit.
That's my shit. In this game, we all talk about what's your shit. Like, what's your favorite? What are you like? Damn, everything they do, that's my shit, or that's a movie, or whatever. So, going first, I think maybe our guest speaker, perhaps.
No, I'll go last.
All right. I think first, maybe perhaps our own Stephen Grimes.
Fire it up. One thing. NBA basketball. That's my shit.
Oh, okay. Nice. Every time NBA basketball comes on.
You know what else I love?
Everything NBA.
Jam. Just jam. Period.
Jam's your
Jam?
shit.
Like
Jam is
fucking
my
jam.
jam.
You put on bread?
Not jelly.
I'll put jam on pancakes. I'll put jam on waffles. I'll put jam on... It's jamming. Over
Yeah.
What kind of jam? What flavor of jam?
The best kind of jam is whatever jam you had last. That's the best answer. It's all good. All jam is good.
Jam is jelly with fruit particles.
That's disrespectful. Don't put jelly and jam in the same sentence.
So what you could say is, that's my jam.
That's my
Ooh,
jam.
That's my jam.
Jam is my jam.
Okay.
I like jelly, actually.
Jelly's your jam?
What's my answer for that's my shit?
Yeah.
Adidas.
Adidas.
That's my
Yeah.
shit. Everything they put out,
Yeah.
that's my shit. I something about it. It's
Yeah.
just like some things they just really they could come out with Adidas napkins. Guess who got them already on pre-order?
You, for sure.
Me for sure.
Without a doubt.
Grimes, what you got?
Man, there's so many things that are my shit.
Mopar hats?
No, it's not Mopar, dog. Damn. I will say, I'm gonna go ahead and shout out Brilliantly Dumb Show. Actually,
Oh,
The
yeah.
Brilliantly Dumb Show
Nice
is
plug.
my shit.
That's your shit.
So Brilliantly Dumb Show is a podcast on Spotify. He actually just recently interviewed Pat McAfee.
Shout out.
Always been a huge fan of the Brilliantly Dumb Show. He's actually kind of what got me into podcasting, man. He's got so many great episodes. He actually interviewed the guy who killed Osama bin Laden. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. It is a really great show. So Brilliantly Dumb Show.
He's on Instagram as Brilliantly Dumb, and his Instagram is wildly entertaining as well.
Yes, man. Yeah, you definitely go check him out. So Brilliantly Dumb, that's my shit.
Damn, that's Grime shit.
Okay.
I'm kind of plugging in a lot of little things. You know, I said NBA basketball and jam. Big Fish, Small Pot is Adidas strong. We have a lot.
But also Under Armour, that's my shit.
Ooh, Under Armour.
okay,
That's
okay.
our shit.
The Steph Curry.
Yeah.
The Steph
Okay,
Curry
I
brand.
like Under Armour style.
Yeah.
I'm not hating on Under Armour.
DraftKings, that's my shit.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
I was about to ask, how
Katie
is
is
your
always on
DraftKings
there.
life going? Because we haven't had any sports to bet on.
Table tennis?
Table tennis, yeah. Well, all of their names are the same. I swear they just like
You can bet
split
on
the
table
last name and the
tennis?
first name. So not great, but
Yeah, I don't know who's who on there.
Well, we actually have Bundesliga sports coming up tomorrow. So if you want to bet on soccer again, we've got Bundesliga soccer coming up from Germany tomorrow, starting at 9 o'clock. So if you want to bet on that, go for it. We've also got UFC coming back tomorrow night as well.
yeah, I already got my UFC bets in for sure.
Yeah, so we've got sports coming back. So I bet you're looking forward to that because you were all over that DraftKings bit.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's just
Shout
about.
out to you and Sam. You taught me everything I know.
You damn right, girl.
I love that every time like a big decision comes up, she has to hunt like one of you down.
Yeah, Katie's in the loop. Katie is in
Where's
the DraftKings loop.
You're like the Dr. Doolittles that speak the language.
Yes, that's perfect. Yes.
Well, speaking of that, though, we do have a show coming out soon by the name of GrimeTime Sports Radio.
Shout out
it's going to
GrimeTime.
be so it's going to be a little bit of sports betting, fantasy football. Any questions anybody has over betting or questions over fantasy, it's just going to be a lot of fun. Fantasy sports.
You know, out of all the people, man, that love sports, you two are two of the most top in my book. Right, I respect every decision you guys make. Man,
Appreciate
you teach
that,
me a
man.
lot of
Yeah,
stuff,
thanks,
and,
man.
and,
Appreciate
and
that.
I cannot wait to be a Grime Time fan.
I think Katie's a good testament too of somebody we kind of helped put you onto the how to do it.
100% for sure.
How to look at the fantasy waiver wires, how to set up different types of bets and spreads and parlays or however you want to do it. All sorts of different things. We've had all sorts of conversations, and I remember the first few conversations we having with Katie where I was like, "What are you doing?" And now it's like we can do the whole exactly what we're talking about. You keep up right with the conversation.
Right. I mean, I've learned so much from you guys. Like, I've always said, like, since I met you, I'm like, you're the walking encyclopedia for like NBA. People are like, who played on Friday the 13th in 1999? I'm like, I don't know, but I bet you Sam does.
Shoot, I can't think of that one off
Craziest
top.
Fucking Freddy Krueger.
Yeah,
Who do you
it's
think?
on the table for me.
Probably was Freddy Krueger.
Probably was Freddy Krueger.
That makes sense.
So yeah, we're definitely looking forward to Grime Time and see what all that has to offer for everybody. We can't wait to
Really excited about
to
that.
debut on that.
Yeah.
Hey, Katie, did you hear anything about the giveaway that we're doing today?
I did not. What's today?
Today is
Friday,
Today is Friday.
mainly.
not the 13th.
Every
Wait,
episode.
do you know what else today is?
What's today?
Oh yeah!
National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day.
Holy
Boom.
moly!
Fuck, and we did Amelia Earhart? What the
Oh
kidding.
no!
I'm just kidding.
Had no idea.
We did
National
today in
Chocolate Chip
history,
Cookie
Katie, we did today in history, Amelia Earhart got her flying license.
Cookie.
We
had
also did a date joke earlier that we are
Oh,
missing your vote on. So we're going to hit you again with it now.
All right,
Okay.
Dake gets a special intro, so we'll give Dake a special intro real quick, and then he can do his special joke. So it goes a little bit like this. Gonna get his thing for a special joke.
All right. So, Grimes, what do you think?
What do I
Should we
think?
hit him with a
Dake joke?
Dake joke.
date joke?
Dake joke coming, me wanna go home.
Okay, Katie. Poop jokes aren't my favorite kind of jokes, but they're a solid number 2. I'm gonna need you to laugh harder.
Katie, what are you rating on?
She's
that
still
on a
laughing.
scale of 1
Let
to
her
10?
breathe.
With a decimal system.
Let her breathe.
Dewey
She's laughing.
decimal. Any number.
6.3.
Oh, okay.
That's on
Grimes'
par.
incredible memory. What was the total from earlier on the spot?
It was a 9.6, I believe.
9.8.
9.8. So it would be
6.3.
a 15-1.
Okay.
Is that what it is? 15-1?
15-1.
Put it on the book.
Unless you ask Trent.
Yeah, and I'm trying to probably say like a 3.6.
Yeah, well, we're not gonna.
Katie, I've got a question for you, okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Would you ever date a porn star?
No.
No. Why not?
No. I'm good.
Okay, wait. This cat is making money. He is bringing home the bucks.
He's purring.
He is coming home to you. And as soon as he gets off of work, he is all yours.
Racked up.
No,
He's
it just
giving
doesn't
you
fit my personality.
Rack City.
He's giving you massages, and he's telling you you're naughty.
Let's say he's
you are
number
naughty.
one.
You've got bad areas in your back.
And he's doing that to everybody else too.
Let's say he's the number one porn star on the internet. The
That's
number
even
one.
worse.
Like you
No.
could, you couldn't find a better porn star on the internet.
And he's making millions and bringing home the cheddar.
But what if they were just
You wouldn't
overage
even-
people?
you
What if
wouldn't
we're
even
talking like
fling him?
grannies?
just fling him. You wouldn't even fling
What if
him?
there was like no comment? What if it was just like raw grandma sex?
Okay.
No.
I'm talking silverback and just like it.
You're telling me you wouldn't silverback Katie?
Look, there's a silver lining to everything. I'm just
Okay,
I
so
mean, no, that
I
was a
pretty much
legitimate
am
question.
The type of girl who is, I like draw the line in the sand. There's a line that you just don't cross, right?
Yeah,
I don't
definitely.
care what it is, physical, emotional, whatever. It doesn't need to be crossed. Okay.
Wrinkly balls or not.
What? Even at work, I'm not over the top flirtatious with people. Like, I know a lot of bartenders are like, yeah, I flirt to make my money. Like, no, I'm nice
Yeah.
and sociable and personable, but I'm not going to cross
Fuck a
that
grandma.
line for money.
That's where I draw the line.
well, good for you. What
Yeah.
about you guys? Would you guys date a porn star?
I mean, this is what I'm saying, right? Is because if you knew like you didn't go into it with serious intentions, and I mean, making that point like number one on the internet, man. Come on, you gotta fling it. You gotta figure out like shit. What's that all about?
We make fun of you enough. We would just
Come
rip
on,
into
man.
you at that point.
Why not? Why not?
Why
I
not?
gotta voice the unpopular opinion.
There's more turns than a doorknob, bro. Like, it's way too many. Like, I can't even. Probably more than an old
How do you-
1980s dollar bill touches.
How do you know though? Like maybe they're just all filmed. Like there's probably girls out here that aren't on the internet.
Well,
I
you
don't
fucking know because you search her on Pornhub and she's like number 2 with dick and down.
I didn't even know this was gonna come up. Sorry, we threw you into this one, Kate.
Now starring in Dickopotamus.
Now I understand why you were nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Katie,
No amount
your
of
dad's a
money
cop.
Is like gonna make me be okay with. I mean, you basically fucking girls all day,
Yeah, right. For a living.
and then you want to come home and I'm like, what, number 8, 9 for the day? I'm good.
Yeah, I couldn't do it either. I mean,
Yeah.
at that point.
Keep the money, the STDs, all that. Keep it. I don't
It
need
wouldn't.
it.
It definitely couldn't ever be something serious. It couldn't ever. It wouldn't like the term dating have to be super loose for that conversation. You know what I mean?
Should just be changed to baiting at that point.
Baiting.
Masturbating is the answer, children. Stay abstinent. School rules.
What?
Oh shoot!
Katie, we just got a listener question. What do you hate most about Stephen Grimes? No, I'm just kidding. That wasn't the question.
That's not.
Katie Salinas, blah, 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 blah. Why do you love Ryan Dake so much?
Oh, it's probably just the bald head.
All right, I'm not reading these anymore.
Oh shoot. Well, I mean, thanks for spending some time with us today, Katie. We're gonna go ahead and let you go and get on with your night. What you guys got? Say thanks.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I mean, I listen
guess.
all the time. It's nice to be able to finally.
Katie, thank you
Yeah.
for being on the show.
Yeah, really,
I miss you
Katie.
a lot.
I miss you guys too.
Can't wait to get back and spend some time together. Thank you for being a friend of the pod.
For sure.
Absolutely, Katie.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Repping the big fish.
Oh, Katie, before you go, check us out on Apple, Spotify, YouTube,
It's integrated onto your iPhone.
bigfish.com. Accept my collect call from you later. Thanks.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Katie.
Talk to you later.
All right,
Bye.
I'll see you soon.
All right, bye.
Cool,
Call
man.
ended.
Welcome to the water. Big fish, small pond.
Big fish, small pond. Oh, big fish, small pond. Big fish, small pond. Big fish, small pond.
Welcome back to the water.
Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die.
Welcome back to the water.
It's Whisper segment part 2.
I like whisper segment.
We're gonna do a little bit more whisper segment because why not? It's the ASMR BFSP experience.
I like Andy snacks.
Andy's Mints. Grimes isn't whispering. You have to participate.
You ever have a whisper pickle in your mouth?
Whisper pickle. What's a whisper pickle?
A huge dick.
Oh man. All right, we're back. We're back. What we got? We got some time for sports, man. Let's sport it up.
Finally, man, sports is coming back.
Old sport.
Crazy.
We got
Bundesliga.
Bundesliga football tomorrow. Well, sorry, not football, soccer.
That's one of my favorite words in the world. Bundesliga.
Bundesliga.
It's just fun to say.
Yeah, so
Fundesliga.
we got some German Fundesliga tomorrow.
AKA Crotch League.
Yeah, but not that so much as just
But
German.
Depends on how
football.
you watch. Depends on how you watch the game.
Yeah, yeah. So we've got that coming back tomorrow.
Whether it's rugby or not.
Yeah. We've got some more UFC tomorrow night. Man, we finally got sports coming back into our lives. We've got betting coming back too.
I want to switch it to football and basketball for a moment because it's news that we're working with here.
Yeah.
At this point, we're just getting back to kind of getting back in the gym, guys. Teams for the NFL, it's still early for the teams to kind of start getting together and working in practices and things like that. So they might not have been as delayed as the NBA seems to have been, but there are some NBA teams that just started getting back in the gym. I think the Cleveland Cavaliers have. Kevin Love there was a kind of funny story about Kevin Love saying like everybody's in practice with just masks and gloves. It's really bizarre.
Oh yeah.
And I heard NFL teams are going to be able to resume next week.
Yeah, I mean, in the next couple of weeks, I think a couple training grounds are opening back up in the next several weeks for the NFL to start continuing again. But man, I cannot wait for training to resume in the NFL.
The NFL, I think one thing they're kind of sitting back hoping that this doesn't drag out too much longer. The NBA, I think, is more so panicked. That what do we do? How do we get back to resume this season? The Players Association. Chris Paul is the president of the Players Association.
I did not know that.
Before
Chris
him,
Paul. Wow.
before him, it was LeBron.
Wow.
And it's funny. I think they might be represented by the same agent. Either way,
I did not know that either.
Chris Paul is represented by State Farm, is he not?
That's Cliff Paul.
Oh, okay, Cliff.
Easy mistake.
My fault. Yeah,
Twins,
Cliff Paul.
twins.
Yeah, my fault.
No,
but
Fritos is the
Cheeto, yeah,
sponsor.
on the Cheetos. So we've got the Players Association. They sent a letter. They really want to finish this season. It's very important to them that they get a resolution to this season, and they want a champion for this year. And again, the point being made to LeBron was the previous president. I think LeBron knows that this might be his last full speed run at a championship. He's getting old, and he looked great this year.
Not only him, but the rest of the Lakers look good too.
The rest of the Lakers look good.
I mean, man, did they look good.
But that is not a lie at all. But LeBron I think it's amazing that he hasn't slowed down yet. And I think it looked like this year at the beginning of the season when he put up a handful of triple doubles, it looked like he was on a mission to prove that he hasn't slowed down. Might have been his last full speed run. But then again, with the season being shortened, it might give him enough time to stay in the gym and stay and give us another serious run. I think LeBron is a freak athlete. I
think this is his last run?
I don't think it's his last run. It's his last full speed. I mean, at some point, this guy has got to slow down, and it is inevitable.
What's next for LeBron? Will he ever coach? You think he's a coaching type?
I think for players that have a serious amount of success, like LeBron, like Kobe,
Larry
like
Bird.
MJ, like Larry Bird, I don't think those guys enjoy the coaching role. It's when you're so much, like your talent level is so high where you cannot, like, you reach a certain level of genius where you lose the ability.
Pass it forward though. You can't play anymore.
You lose the ability to translate it to somebody that doesn't have that ability. When you're at the top of the top of the top like that, you're not just skilled and extremely skilled. You're like next level, naturally gifted. You can do things that people can't do. And
I think it's tough to coach because you're expecting them to do some things that they may not be able to.
I think maybe some of those things at the end of the day kind of look like luck, and I think those tend to carry over more into the front office roles, executive roles. You see people like Magic Johnson. He tackled the role of a president of an organization, and I think that it's a lot of that natural gift comes from just kind of luck. And that carries over into the business world more so than coaching.
Do you think you would ever coach? Not like professional.
I would love to coach basketball.
I would love to.
No surprise.
Yeah, even just like a youth league.
Especially a youth league.
I would love to coach. I'd probably like to coach either baseball or soccer, one of those two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always had my dad as my coach in baseball, and he did a pretty good job at teaching me how to pitch and everything like that. So I feel like if I was a pitching coach, man, that would be a lot of fun.
Dang.
It's like still being a part of the game, like being able to at least participate and give back. And it's not like everyone's going to be some amazing coach, but maybe those things that Larry Bird and them did, others can do if they just tried hard enough. Or maybe it's because Larry Bird was a freak giant.
See, I just
a freak giant.
I mean, when you're talking
Mammoth.
when you use Larry Bird's name in particular, you're talking like a top 10 player in NBA history.
Top 10.
It's easy money. He could be top 5.
Magic
it's
Johnson.
debatable.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say top 5. I would say top 10.
Definitely, it's
Dream
easy
Team?
top 10.
I'll say top 10.
Yeah, he's top 5 small forwards of all time, and that's still that's a
Small.
very
Yeah.
difficult category to be in.
Yeah, I would say that.
Small
but
forward,
top
you
10
got- yeah.
all around? No, I wouldn't.
Top
I
10
don't
all
know.
around, definitely.
Who would you
Bird.
put on your top 10 list? Can you name?
Can we do a
Nah, man.
let's just do a Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore. Ooh. And I'm not like super skilled in sports, but I still know enough that
Yeah,
I
put together
I
your
will
Mount
put
Rushmore
down.
hoopers. Hoopers.
Okay.
I'll
go first,
I'll
son.
go first. So I'm going Kevin Durant, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Michael Jordan.
But in no particular order, right?
No
I mean,
particular
that's
order.
just- okay.
Those are the 4 faces on Mount
Yeah.
Rushmore, and I'll give you a number 5, the honorable mention, who almost made it to Mount Rushmore. Shaq.
Damn. Okay.
Okay.
But this is like all utility players, right? I mean, this is like
Doesn't matter. I mean, this can be hard for
Yeah,
me.
okay.
It's
Go.
gonna be hard for me either
Yeah,
way.
I mean,
okay. I will say Michael Jordan, LeBron James, man, and you know what? It pains me to say this, but I gotta throw a newcomer in there. I mean, not necessarily newcomer, but Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Dang.
I've got to do it, man. I mean, he's just
I
an
can
all-around
recognize it.
skilled player, offense, defense, whatever you like. He's on there. So let's see, Michael. I would say Kobe.
Kobe.
Yeah.
Got
yeah.
an
So there's my
honorable
Mount Rushmore. I mean,
Honorable mention.
yeah. Honorable mention. I would say I might go Steph Curry with the honorable mention.
Yeah, that
Just he's the little guy.
that's a good call.
He's the little guy that I mean was discounted coming into the NBA. Nobody believed in him.
the NBA's first, what they said, unanimous MVP.
Right.
He has definitely changed the game. To see players like there was a rookie this year named Duncan Robinson, and at this point, after his first season in the NBA, his career high for 3-pointers made in a game is 10, which is close to the NBA record of 13. But his career high in 2-pointers made in a game is 4. So you have guys that can go to the floor now, and all they do is shoot threes. You know,
And it's all contested
Steph
too.
Curry.
I mean, everybody is double teaming Steph, and
Changed the
he
game.
just doesn't matter. He's still getting them
And I
all.
love his attitude of the hashtag ruin the game, and he embraces that. That
got a good
the
mentality.
haters said that he ruined the game because he took so many threes like that. And look at that, he changed the game. The
Yep.
whole game.
He's got a
changed
lot
with
of
that.
drive. I'll give him that. He's got a
Half
lot
court
of
Curry.
Half court Curry. All
What
right,
about you,
Dake.
Dake?
All time hoopers.
drive. All right.
You can reach back
I'm
some
sure the fans
anything.
have figured this out now, but I don't have a lot of sports intelligence, although I am an athlete. I just don't
And
keep
I'm
up with
not the
current
man.
players.
I'm not the
I
kind
am
of man.
not the most athletically intelligent man. No, so a lot of my players are just me looking back, which is actually pretty cool because these are the people that stick out like during
Right,
this time.
right.
Obviously, Michael Jordan. I said that the other day.
Of course.
Last episode. And these are in no particular order. I would definitely, who hasn't been mentioned, I would throw Reggie Miller in there.
Oh snap! Okay though.
Reggie Miller.
Reggie was a very influential
Reggie Miller
player.
was a-
Definitely.
You can mention somebody that has already been mentioned. I mean, this
Yeah.
is just
No, I know.
your
This is just me
personal
looking.
opinion.
I'm not just choosing outside.
Yeah.
Reggie's
Um,
good. I like Reggie.
I would throw Isaiah Thomas.
Ooh, I was hoping you'd say
Yeah.
Isaiah.
Isaiah was
And-
a scrapper.
It's two straight episodes we talked
I
Isaiah
don't
Thomas.
remember why, man. I was a huge Spud Webb fan.
Oh, dang.
And John Stockton.
John Stockton. Okay. That's a serious top 5 we've got right there. Spud Webb, for the listeners that might not know, he's 5'5", and he won a dunk
That's
contest.
hard, bro.
Contest.
He
Like,
won a slam dunk contest at 5'5".
Didn't Nate Robinson also win something like that?
But he
at,
wasn't 5'5".
What was
He's
he like?
5'9".
5'9", yeah.
That's a half foot.
Dikembe Mutombo. Like, these
Big
are just names
body.
that stick out to me.
Rodman is a very, very influential player. Rodman was good even without Mike Jordan. Rodman was like the Mike Jordan of rebounding.
You think Rodman just made himself into this idol because of his outside basketball life, and I think that helped the hype, and maybe that didn't help.
No,
I-
so
I
here's the
think-
thing. Here's the thing about Rodman. He was his own person, right? He did not like conforming, right? He did not like being labeled as just an NBA player. He wanted to be his own person. So once he gained stardom in the NBA with the Pistons, the fans around him kind of just expected something from him as a person. He didn't like that, so he decided to be his own person, and that's kind of what came with the crazy hairstyles and you know all the different sexuality and everything like that. And I feel like he just wanted to be his own style of person, and that's kind of, I mean, that also helped his success. You know, I mean, just being Dennis Rodman helped him.
Would you
know-
ever date Madonna?
That's what I was about to say. Madonna offered him like a X amount of millions of dollars to get her pregnant. And Dennis Rodman said he tried. He tried and tried and tried, and he couldn't get her pregnant. He said the problem wasn't that they weren't hooking up. He said the problem was I couldn't get Madonna pregnant. Dennis Rodman was trying to get... Dennis Rodman was offered like millions of dollars to get Madonna pregnant. That's how influential this dude is.
If he would have played for Orlando, it would have been magic.
What?
That's great. It's all about winning.
You know, all about winning.
It's all about
Again,
winning.
we gotta give a little shout
if
out
you
to
wanna
our
win-
winner again. You know,
Hey,
Jeff Cunningham won a
Jeff
backpack.
Cunningham, congratulations!
Ah.
Backpack coming your way. That's our Big Fish Small Pod giveaways that we do. Speaking of, next episode 8, we'll be doing a giveaway. Go ahead and follow our Facebook, YouTube, Apple, Spotify pages. BigFishSmallPod.com. Like, share, interact. You'll be entered into our drawings for our bi-weekly giveaways.
Right. This week, pretty cool. Actually, we have a gift that we're raffling, or not raffling. This week's pretty cool. We've got an item to give away that's been donated by a friend of the pod. So if you guys have any topics that you want to hear talked about on Big Fish Small Pod, leave a comment on the Facebook particularly. Try and get a discussion going. Vote things onto our spitball board. And we're gonna be here doing this regardless. But we want to get this thing going for you. Thanks for tuning in. Big Fish Small Pod for the fans.
See
for
you
the
in
fans.
the water.
For the fans. From the fans. For the fans. From the fans.
We out here.
See you in
Small
the water.
Big fish, small pond.
See you in the water.
Big Fish Small Pod.